Have your attention, please. I would just like to take this opportunity to pay tribute to two giants among men, especially in the world of Blackpool Football Club, and outside that world as well. Jimmy, you and I have been friends for a long, long time. It's a great pleasure to invite you to be here today. You have done this great stand using your great name, and we're very, very proud of you. We never thought, all those years ago, when we were two urchins running around the streets of Blackpool, in the blackout, all those years ago, learning our entrepreneurial skills. We were talking about earlier. We learned how to take cases on trolleys to the station and get money. It was amazing. It laid the cornerstone for our careers. I mean, he never thought he'd be playing for Blackpool, one club only, and getting very little wages. Now I'd be filling the black hole along with Valerie. Anyway, here we are, so it's a very important day for us all. And I just want to thank you and your family for being associated with us. Can we give them a round of applause? It's an opportunity for me to say thank you to Valerie Bellicon, the banker, owner of Gold Mines, newspapers, television. Can I just say it's a real privilege and pleasure for Carl and I to call him our partner. He's a very, very special man. And I can tell you that if it wasn't for Valerie, there'd be no South Stand to open today. There'd be no Adam, the footballer, and many other footballers. In fact, I don't believe, in my opinion, we'd be in the championship. We certainly wouldn't be in the strong financial position that we're in without Valerie Bellicon. So I want to say it's a real privilege for me to meet these two giants of men here today, to say thank you, Valerie, for the tremendous support and friendship you've given the Oyster family. Thank you very much.
Just say two or three things. I did mention earlier at the luncheon we've had today that it's quite an emotional day for me and my family. It seems a long time really since I started playing for Blackpool in the early 1950s, of the days of Matthews and Mortensen and Johnson. There have been a lot of great players who've worn the tangerine shirt then, before then and since then. And hopefully the present day players will go on to become international players as well. That's the big thing. But as I said earlier, football is, we've had our day, and it's great for the club really to actually acknowledge me in such a way. But football is about from here on in, and it's like life, it goes from here on in. And I hope that Blackpool can go on to really big things. It's a big day for us to open this here in Blackpool. As we try to do various things around the town, and put Blackpool back on the map, where it should be, as it was when I first started. And as I say, it was a wonderful day. I'd like to thank the club. I know Carl's watched this develop over the period. There's been a few anxious times, a few ups and downs. And I'd like to say thank you to him for all his work for the club, and for Owen and for Valerie. And I was just saying earlier to thank my family. Having to live with football is not easy, believe me. Whether you're a player, director, or what it is, a lot of things have to make way, for football. That's the way it is in Britain, I'm afraid. And now let's hope now we can beat Crystal Palace and get 3 points. It gives me great pleasure to declare this stand open. meet